Hey everybody, what's going on? And happy Thanksgiving! Things that I'm thankful for Thanksgiving are you and all the games that we get to play. It's very awesome. And family and all the other all of the other amazing things in my life. What is something you're thankful for? Leave it down in the comments of this video. Be more heartful and not cold as I was. So today we are playing lots of games. We are eating good food, and we are organizing our Clank legacy into our normal Clank. Let's take this. Just look at the madness of it all.
It is so much madness. We don't actually. So what we're actually doing is we played through the Clank Legacy Acquisitions Incorporated. We enjoyed that thoroughly. But we're ready to exit out of our ownership anything from that we are not going to use anymore. Since we are finished with the legacy, I know we can incorporate some of that stuff into future games of Clank, so we separated that stuff out, and we are incorporating that into our Clank collection. But we're also trying to rehome all of our Clank stuff into the Acquisitions Incorporated box, because it's a lot bigger, and we have so much stuff for this game. We have every expansion that's ever come out, as well as some fan-made stuff. We have all of the minis and everything. So we are rehoming everything back into the now empty Acquisitions Incorporated box. And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to sort it all out so that it's really, really easy to set up any version of the game we want to play. So for example, we have all the expansions, like I said. So I've been separating things, this is, for the Mummy's Curse expansion. So all the components that are specific to Mummy's Curse are now in this box. The Gold and Silk expansion is in this one. The Ape Lord expansion's in this one. And I'm trying now to just kind of sort out what is from the Adventuring Party expansion and what's from the base game. And then we also did keep a few of the components from Acquisitions Incorporated just because we thought it might be kind of fun to incorporate those into future games. As we wish. It's not like we have to or anything like that, but we did keep some of that stuff too. So now what's left, I'm trying to sort through and kind of organize like this. And I'm down to just the challenging bits at this point. So yeah, it's been interesting.
Yeah, it's been quite a bit of a morning, and organizing everything, cutting up boxes to fit miniatures into another box. And I'm glad that we have the legacy game, because our normal Clank box was so full of all the expansions that have come out so far that we were we need some kind of solution. And then when we were done with the legacy and we weren't going to do anything else with it, we're going to go ahead and use that box, since it's so much bigger than the normal Clank box, and store all our stuff. And now we got little dollar store storage solutions, so that's something that we're using more of. And Hugo's Amazing Tape, which is amazing, and it is just keeping all our cards together. And it's, if you don't know what that is, just go find out. It's Hugo's Amazing Tape is pretty awesome, especially for board games. So yeah, and
we've actually never had any Hugos before. It's always been a wish list item for us to acquire some Hugo's Amazing Tape and use it on our board games, so we've never had any before. And we've recently gotten some. I think we got a couple of rolls.
Yes!
So we've been, we're trying to be really intentional about everything we own. This year we've gotten rid of a ton of our things. We've consolidated a lot. We've cleaned a lot. We have really just tried to get our home down to kind of just the essentials, and then the things that make us happy, or bring some kind of value into our life. So we're that's flowing through all of our lives, including our board game collection, which is always in flux. But as we have been playing things this year, we've tried to be really intentional about thinking about, is this something that we need in our lives? Do we really want? Obviously, we don't need any games, right? But is this a game we really want to keep on our collection or not? And if it isn't, we're getting it out of the collection, moving it to a new home. But if it is a game that we want to keep, we're trying to put it back on the shelf in the best way possible. We're trying to make sure that it's put away really well, that if we can incorporate things like like better things than like bags, or like upgrading rubber bands to Hugos and stuff like that. So we're trying to make sure that if we are keeping a game, that we're keeping it as best as it can possibly be kept. And that's partially why I'm doing what I'm doing now.
Nice. And last but not least, the thing that we're getting ready for tomorrow is the Black Friday sale at our friendly local game store. Our friendly local game store, the one that we go to often, has 3 locations. And 2 are smaller, obviously, than the main one. But yesterday, at the time of this recording, Wednesday, it's Thursday, Thanksgiving, obviously. We'll be posting this on Thanksgiving, which is today. But yesterday, they went ahead and posted all the discounts, all the doorbusters, and what like each location's doing, and we are stupid excited. It's always a fun time, and it's a great opportunity to get games that we've been interested in, or that we're just looking to, new to us. Games that have been in our friendly local game store that are heavily discounted, or even games that we're not quite aware of that are also discounted. And it's going to be a fun time. We got to wake up at I think we're planning to try to be there at 8 o'clock. It opens at 9, and we're trying to get in the lines, have a fun time, get some board games, and interact with the community, and just be like, well, a little bit. It's gonna be like, okay, don't beat me up for this latest game of Catan, just don't fight me for a board game. I'm not about that.
We have been going to that sale for years now, though, and I would say, for the most part, that store and the people who go there are really nice people. I know there's horror stories of Black Friday events out there where people get hurt or even killed to get product on Black Friday, and I don't think I would ever feel that way at Game Theory. The people there are always really nice, and on Black Friday, I'd say people are maybe a little bit more focused than usual, but they're still not rude or, overly aggressive or anything like that. So I don't foresee any problems.
I was telling Sarah yesterday as we were going over the Black Friday deals that no one's probably going to attack us or be all crazy. Roll for initiative, go! But that everyone is going to be so focused on the deal that they want and the game that they want, and games that are just heavily discounted, that as gamers, we're going to just be ignoring everyone except that one game that we're looking forward to. But yeah, so it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some footage and talk about the morning, all right, this is the plan. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, drink coffee, run. But it should be a fun time. Just let us know also in the comments if your friendly local game stores do Black Friday sales, and maybe what other alternative options you do use for Black Friday sales for board games if you don't have a friendly local game store that does this type of thing. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into some more games, finish up organizing our Clank and maybe some other games, and then eat some food for Thanksgiving dinner, and probably pass out. Or pass out, wake up, play some games, and maybe just pass out again. And then tomorrow morning, crack of dawn, and getting into the Black Friday shopping board game spirit. But yeah, and then play more games. We got 4 days off. I got Thursday and Friday off, and then the weekend we're just going to try to play a bunch of games. We're going to try to knock out the Rise of Queensdale, the rest of that Legacy game. It's a good game, and we want to get to other Legacy games, but we promised ourselves that we have to finish the current Legacy game we're on, because we got Mechs vs. Minions. I don't know if you all know what that is. It's a League of Legends game, but they made a board game version, a Legacy board game version, and it's just something that's really interesting, and we really want to get into it, and it's got a bunch of goodies, and so we have to finish Rise of Queensdale first. So yeah.
Which I've really been enjoying Rise of Queensdale quite a lot. So it's not like it's a chore or anything like that.
We're enjoying it. We just want to move on.
Well, Nick wants to move on. I'm enjoying the Rise of Queensdale quite a bit, and I am excited to try other Legacy games. But like you said, we are trying to kind of wrap up the one we're in before we start another one. But I'm really liking Rise of Queensdale a lot.
All right, everybody. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. We hope you all are safe. Have fun. Enjoy your Black Friday shopping, especially the board game variety of your shopping for that day. And we will see you all next time. Toodles!